não está dando resultado. Olha, eu gosto de FIFA, Pro Evolution e Xvideos. Eu poderia estar muito bem agora, curtindo a minha aventura solitária. Oh, mas hoje não. É só mais um jogo de futebol. São prazeres diferentes. Peço pra você se colocar no meu lugar. Imagine fechar o Xvideo pra ver isso. Que sacrifício. Se não der like é punheteiro.
Fala galera, moçada, rapaziada, meninada, garotada, você o outro, meninas também, hein? Bem-vindos de novo, novamente ao canal e espero que vocês tenham gostado da introduçãozinha aí. E tá dado o recado, né? Se não der like, não se inscrever, não compartilhar, olha, tem umas coisas aí, hein? É punheteiro, será? Ai, quem não é, né? Então você vai curtir aí o vídeo do FIFA 17, a última partida do campeão mundial de FIFA, hein? Será que esse cara joga tudo isso mesmo? Sei lá, acompanhe o vídeo aí, veja, deixa aquele like especial e compartilha com os colegas, hein? Esse cara é considerado o melhor jogador de FIFA 17, que aconteceu recentemente esse campeonato mundial. É a segunda parte, a primeira parte também está no canal. E para você que acompanhou ou que não acompanhou esta partida porque foi televisionada, assista novamente. Bom jogo, esta partida foi show de bola e não acabou em 0 a 0. Não vou dar spoiler, acompanha aí, hein? Vê se esses caras jogam isso tudo mesmo, vê se você consegue ralar com esses caras aí. Sei lá, hein? Eu acho que sim, eu acho que sim. Um abraço, tchau, fui!
As Spencer and Chu would say, bet your house on the fact that Rocky here will be playing the possession game.
Absolutely. He's going to be looking to play those short passes. Shouldn't be too many direct through balls. Trying a little wriggle there, but Holly cut it out. Obviously, we're seeing the legends. 4 shells as well. Looking more like a boxer down in the corner, shells. He is up against Rocky, so it's a fitting scenario for him perhaps here as Neymar tries to work it through. Pogba into Vieira, and go across. Suarez is deep at the moment. Pogba will play it through to Ronaldo, tried to turn and run with it, but Ramos was there. And Rio Ferdinand, one of those legends we've seen throughout the tournament on the Xbox, working well for him. Shell's got a little lucky with a return ball on Messi there, but Curtam, no nonsense, puts it out for a throw on the 12.
Yeah, I agree with you. Got lucky with how that one really fell to him. There's a risky pass from Marcelo out of the box in the first place even. Now, after all that, it is back with Rocky, Suarez, into Ronaldo. Got 3 men basically on top of him right now and will end up losing the ball. Now we see Suarez. Will he go direct? Neymar in towards Ronaldo. He's got 1 man to get around. He could send Suarez through. He saw the defense coming in, tries to squeeze in Neymar. Here is Neymar. He's going to look to find the man in the middle. Ronaldo, surely! The first, the second now will follow. Shells takes the lead here. And that's exactly what the doctor ordered for the Englishman.
A 1-0 scoreline so far. It means, of course, it's 2-2 on aggregate. As that score stands, it would still mean that, of course, the victory would go to Rocky, but we'll get to that as and when we need to, because at the moment it's all about goals. There's plenty of time to score them. Another 75 minutes to play here on the Xbox.
Bit of an early shake-up maybe for Rocky. Said it before, his opening 10, 15, 20 minutes even of games, he has been shaky. But then he starts to settle down and really come into his own. This time he's lost it again on the attack though. Can Shells build a similar one? That's a great ball, lofted over the top to Ronaldo. Boateng comes in though, and he's absolutely nailed him.
Yeah, he only really had Vieira coming in support, so he didn't have a great deal in the middle, so he kind of had to try and go it alone with Ronaldo. Boateng saw to it. It's actually worked out pretty well in Shells' favour here. Gets a chance for Neymar! Oh my word! That does mean that Shells is in the lead. 3-2 on aggregate, 2-0 here on the Xbox, and he has turned up to play.
Well, who would have thought that? Look, judging by the expression on Shells' face, I don't think he expected that himself either. It's fallen kindly to Neymar, but at this level, you'll take those chances any day of the week, but concentration has to stay high. As you mentioned, he's now 3-2 in the lead, and he's can cancelled those away goals out, so we can almost forget, at least for now, about those two that Rocky scored before. Rocky needs one back to tie us back up. Here's another ball over the top. Shells has apparently found the key to Rocky's game, and that is a foul here. That's a dangerous position.
Yeah. I mean, we've seen these scored. So actually, Shells has started to go for goal in a few of these. I think what he's going to do is try and lay it up. Probably expect, I think it's Marcelo just on the right here. Maybe run up and lay it up to him. So he's going to try and cross it down. Yes, he will. And he wants to work it into the box. That's exactly what he's looking for. Vieira needs to get the pass away. Oh, Rio Ferdinand blocks it out. You can see what he was trying to work there. They've seen a couple of these intricately worked free kicks from those positions going in. And as it was, it wasn't for Shells. You know, I was talking about, obviously, Rocky, we're talking about possession. It's all well and good. He needs the ball first. He's been struggling to get it off Shells in his opening 20.
But now he does have it on the edge of the box with Suarez. Turns in Sergio Ramos, though. Oh, bit of a dangerous move playing it back there. In the end, he did get it out of the danger area. And has now finally won the ball back. Walker down on his bottom side. Pogba almost got a hold of it, and you saw the frustration there for Rocky as he couldn't quite control it. Goes back to the throw-in for Shells. Walker now once again. Playing it around nicely. Messi and Marcelo on his bottom side. I think he's actually walked out himself there. Here's the throw-in for Rocky.
Well, we talked about in the first game how Rocky has conceded in every single game he's played. He's also scored in every single game he's played. So we've got a long way to go in this one, of course. Still another 60 minutes to go on the clock as Rocky tries to build an attack here with Pele. Hasn't managed to work the ball in. Oh, just cuts out the pass, and now it's an instant counter from Shells. Gets Ronaldo. He's got Neymar just above. Suarez trying to make the run. Kyle Walker sticks out his toe just to cut out that run.
Pogba for Rocky. Got space on his bottom side again for Pele, a man who's been absolutely instrumental to his game so far here in Berlin. Pogba making a bit of a mess of that one. There's Ronaldo trying to be fancy. You'll lose possession because of that. Vieira tries to step past the one-man, plays it then a little more safely. Back to Neymar, looking for the hole in Shells' defence with Pogba. Now Ronaldo, he could have a shot from here, but Neymar doing the defensive duty as well for Shells will clear it out. Yeah, just in time, because you can see Ronaldo is starting to set himself up for one of those big blasters on the edge of the D. 61% possession for Rocky, no surprises, but you can see what it means. 2-0 down, it means nothing. Nothing at all. You can keep the ball all you like if you don't score the goals, and that's exactly what Shells did in that quick fire double. Now a big chance here for Rocky. Gets it off to Ronaldo. Vieira back to cross maybe. Can he try and cut it in? He's going to go for Neymar! It's there! We're all square at 3 apiece, and even on aggregate, it means nothing. We're going to go the distance, Joe. Exactly as we were expecting here. Rocky somehow with Vieira there worked his way past what was 4 men in the end, got the pass off, and Neymar will just slot it in right on the stroke of half-time. Will that be the momentum that he needs to pick things up on his home console, the Xbox? The ref won't be adding too much time onto this. It's just 2 minutes, in fact, that will be put in there. Shells, though, might have just one last sniff at a lead here. Ronaldo, he's going to put it through. Oh! It's 3-1 Shells, and just as quick as Rocky can put one in, Shells will reply on the stroke of half-time.
Perfect time for an instant reply. Give your opponent something to think about as we go into the end of the first half here on the Xbox, and you can see what it means for the Shells crew standing behind him, cheering him on. The Englishman, the young Englishman, has got himself a really big lead here as we move into the final half of the grand finals.
Absolutely amazing. Shells 3-1 up Spencer Chu. What a first half here.
The greatest moment of my life was what he said when he won the divisional finals. Let's see if it's going to get a little better. Rocky needs to score 2 goals to take victory here. Shells, if he scores again, it is absolute misery for Rocky because he'll need 3. That's a great through ball straight away. But Neuer's quick off his line.
Scary moment again for Rocky. He has to keep his what has worked so well for him in the lead up here through the group, through even before that regional qualifier where he finished second in division. Both in the playoffs where he's been monstrous. Here he is with Suarez on the edge of the box. Ronaldo is going to turn. Pele tries to turn his man as well, but Shels is in there, clean tackle, and will get the ball away. He's going to have a bit of a run with Messi up top.
Well, Ronaldo's there as well. He can go through to Hullet. Maybe press it down, and it's a quick foot in from Ruud Hullet for Rocky. Straight back though to Shels in the blue. Vieira to Hullet down the left wing. Neymar not able to work it. Jordi Alba muscles him off there fairly strongly, and he's continued his run here. Neymar not able to put the ball through. He went just offside.
Here we go, Suarez up to Pele. We've seen this position be dangerous before. He's got a little lucky there. Pulls it back. Suarez! It's 3-2. Rocky's back in it.
Wow. 4-4 on aggregate. What a final we are having here in Berlin. Of course, it means that Shels still leads on aggregate as it stands, but that has just given Rocky a gilt-edged chance and a foot right back into this finals. We have a high-scoring ding-dong of a match here. It is absolutely delivering, as we'd expect. We've been around the globe to find the very best in the world, and they are playing right here in these finals in Berlin.
Yeah, as you said, aggregate 4-4. Because of those away goals, Shels does lead here. Rocky has to score another one, at least one more, if he's going to win this game. Here we are with Shels once again. 59 minutes on the clock. Jordi Alba will clear. Need to keep it slow. Let that pressure almost drain away from you with the minutes, but with that comes the pressure needing to score that all-important goal. There is Pele now, a man who was instrumental in that last one. He will be fed by Ronaldo, tries to turn, but Ferdinand will stand as a brick wall behind him. It's clear to Messi.
Well, he's been dominating the possession. Let's see if he can start to dominate the second half. At the moment, he keeps giving those big chances to Shels, and Shels has been taking them. Wins himself a free kick here, just inside the half of Rocky. And laid off to Hullet and then back across to Rio Ferdinand. Of course, that means the entirety of Shels' team will be forward for this free kick. Gets it across to Neymar. Tries to wriggle it back, but Pele wins it back. Oh, unfairly. A dangerous free kick position for Shels.
What can he do with it?
He's going to try and swing one in.
Certainly looks that way. You can see the cursor there. Position he'll be aiming for. He's going to take it short.
I'm going to try and run Suarez in, look. Trying to get a run on him.
Here we go. Dinks over the top. Pogba, though, is the first man to it. Nice little try there.
Yeah.
I think it was fairly easily readable, though.
And this is a little bit too much, I would say that.
Certainly would have finished
style, yeah.
That would have come off for him. But now again, we come back to it with 20 minutes in-game remaining. Rocky has to score if he's to win this one. Shels can keep this as is, and he will be the champion here.
Little moment of calm. Just a little moment of calm here in the craziness that has been. Hullet, well, could cut inside, gets it to Suarez. Neymar's there. Ronaldo trying to make a run. Hullet once again looking for the cut back to Neymar. Neymar's free. It's gone back across the box on the Walker. In the end, we'll get it clear. But my word, a real big chance for Shels there to dominate the game.
Right across the face of goal, but now again we see Rocky up by the halfway line. He's got a lot of space to work with there. Ronaldo, is he going to beat his man? He is. Is he going to put it away? No, Marcelo comes in just as he's about to pull the trigger on that one. And it goes off to the air. And Shels will hold on.
Just crowds him out at the last second there. Now Shels on attack of his own. Realises maybe a little bit of experience perhaps required here. Knows he needs to just settle things down a touch, but he can't rest on his laurels because Rocky is certainly capable. We saw it in the divisional finals, a last-minute goal that took it to extra time. As it stands here, De Gea hits it to Ramos. Now Marcelo working it down the wing, keeping possession actually, something that he was unable to do on the PlayStation, ironically. And Shels seem to be doing a better chance of it here, but that's a little too fancy in your own half, and a dangerous chance for Rocky.
With Pele turns up right into Marcelo. Shells has completely read that one and cheeky little dink over to Messi. Slide nice from Marcelo to keep that one in play. There's 82 minutes here. Time is slowly trickling away, and now there's space possibly for Shells to score one more. Into Suarez now. Boateng will take it away. Can Rocky pull the trigger? Oh, that's a terrible pass.
He wins it back in dangerous position. Just 5 minutes and ticking here in regulation time. We're going to get, what, 2-3 minutes extra, I would say, at max, as the chances keep getting stalled out. Rocky trying to work it into the box. He may have to take a shot from here. Suarez to cut it across. Goal! Oh, the deflections fell. It's not cleared yet. Pele back in. Oh, Marcelo is there. And Rocky cannot find the net. And Shells clears the danger.
That may have been it. 2 minutes of normal time, plus whatever's added on. Shells will actually just walk that out there and gifts possession with the throw-in back over towards Rocky. There's space for Ronaldo. You've got to get him closed down quickly as the ball is threaded through, and well, he's offside, I believe. Yeah. No, it's a free kick.
It's a dangerous free kick.
I want to say I didn't see the linesman put the flag up, and now we have a super dangerous position with Ronaldo back to Suarez. Oh, and there's just many men in front of him. Has come back there to Pele. Oh, it's it! Rocky scored it! And would you believe it? The dying seconds, and you just don't count your chickens before you've hatched. Well, luckily for Rocky, he hasn't. They did hatch, and now there's empty shells.
Oh my word. Drama here in Berlin as Rocky now takes the lead. And my word, he knew what he needed to do in the second half, and by God is this game delivering here. $160,000 and the trophy of being the champion of FIFA Ultimate Team 17 here in Berlin. It has been an arduous journey for these guys, but Rocky is just moments away from claiming victory. Shells, oh my word, can he do it one more time and go the distance? He needs just one of those big through balls.
Insane stuff. Almost lost for words in this one. We are going to see some changes. A bit of a breather for both players. And again, who was it? It was that man Pele being instrumental. And we'll put Rocky just a couple of moments away from victory, from the championship here.
He's got kickoff
in Berlin. He's got to score directly from kickoff. This is the one chance, and well, it's already fallen away from him. Let's see the clock. 2 minutes only added on. He's got one chance here as Shells to try and come back into it. Can he do it? George Best's on. He'll turn one. Walker's come in though, and there it is. It's Rocky that is your champion of the FIFA 17 Ultimate Team Championships. And good news for you guys at home as well. You're not going home empty-handed, because with that victory, another SBC is unlocked. So get yourselves in on that one in-game or via the companion app. But Rocky, what a performance. You have to give it to Shells though. What a show he's put on.